Alright, hello everyone. It is 7:30 at night. We're gonna be playing some Hollow Knight. I've actually played this game already on the Switch, and now I think it was like a free PS Plus game very recently, and so now I also have it on PlayStation. This game is incredibly fun. And I was trying to figure out what to stream today, and I thought, hey, why not? I was gonna play something else entirely, but then I saw that's what I was looking through all my games, and I thought, hey, I remember having fun with this game, so let's give it a look-see. I don't know if I want to stream the whole game, but I do, and I want to take a look at it. I'm thinking that the next game that I'm gonna play after Valiant Hearts is gonna be BioShock, quite possibly. Just because that seems kind of fun to play as well. But in any case, we're just gonna... Yeah, why not? Why not? I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Can I still change? Voidheart, Godmaster. I usually do this. But you know what? This one's much cooler. The Voidheart edition. I actually have no idea what the difference is with Voidheart. I actually don't know what's in... I actually have no idea what's in Voidheart, other than it's the whole collection of everything. But we'll see. Anyway, let's get started with it. I actually... When I played this on Switch, I got as far as the final boss of the game, so... The difference between Voidheart and the regular version is that it comes with the expansions already downloaded to save time. Oh, hi, Jade. Yeah, I don't know when I bought Hollow Knight on Switch, but I don't recall that it was called Voidheart Edition quite yet. But it did have everything in it as well, from what I can tell. So for those unaware, Hollow Knight was a Kickstarter game that just kept getting money. I think similar to Shovel Knight, right? Where it just kept getting money, and they just delivered on every single promise. And the last thing that they promised was an expansion called Silk Song, which involved a character called God, what's her name? Is it Needle? What's her name? Anyway, it's a side character in the game. And they just kept expanding that to the point where now it's going to be a sequel. And so, we're waiting on a sequel to a game. How was your day, Jade? I didn't get to stream yesterday like I said I was going to. Let's see if I remember how to play this game. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Yeah. Focus soul to heal. Gotcha. I know I was waiting. I'm sorry. I got home, relatively earlier than usual, and, I just kinda sat around and just didn't play a video game. Can I not dash? I thought I could dash. Oh god, I don't have any of my abilities. My day was okay. I slept all day and I'm treating my family to Buffalo Wild Wings tonight. That sounds amazing. I will also take some wings, please. So another component of Hollow Knight is I hate to reduce it to simple terms, but it is a Metroidvania in that you will encounter areas, and then eventually these areas will have progression blockers, and then you'll need an ability to get there. And part of those is like double jumps and gliding and all that. Not gliding, but like dashing and whatnot. Favorite flavor? I like mango and habanero. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. I'll be honest, I haven't had Buffalo Wild Wings. I just like wings. I think the most recent wings that I've had is from Wingstop, the lemon pepper one, which is pretty good. But if I had to choose any wings from anywhere right now, it would probably be the... Oh shit. It would probably be the honey barbecue from Applebee's, just because... I don't know. Maybe I just miss Applebee's. Please don't make me crave wings. Hi, Amy. You came to the wrong place if you don't want to crave wings. We talking wings. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom, Hallow Nest. There we go. The Grim Troop's not here. Dirtmouth! Dirtmouth. I always pronounce it as Dirtmouth for some reason. Oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well, one by one, into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seemed to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. You lose your souls, all of them! So, one thing that sets Hollow Knight apart from regular Metroidvanias is that it is a corpse run mechanic similar to Dark Souls. It is the Dark Souls of Metroidvania. Ugh. I hate. But it's great. It's fun. I mean that as a compliment. It's just I'm so tired of that descriptor. This came out at a time where everything was like it's the Dark Souls of everything. Wait, what? A stone door with a simple lock though. Not yet. I don't quite remember where everything is, but we'll see. Can I not? Oh, I can't even wall jump yet. Let's go this way. What is your favorite flavor of wings, Jade? Oh wait, no, this is not where I wanted to be right now. Temple of the Black Egg. Hello there. How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Mango, when you know what? you did totally just say that was your favorite. Me like burn. I wonder what that's. Oh, I'm curious. For Wingstop, garlic parmesan and lemon pepper are my go-to. Yeah, Amy, I feel like I've only ever really had their lemon pepper. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. This is actually the final boss. Spoiler. So, your goal is to open this, pretty much. And that motherfucker is tough. You know what I found out today? That if you're a Twitch affiliate / partner, you're not allowed to post your VODs for 24 hours anywhere else, including YouTube. And Twitch literally has a button that lets you just upload straight to YouTube. Isn't that kooky? Nowhere in their TOS did they say that. Shit. Got hit already. You're doing great. Oh no, I'm doing amazing. Alright. Anyhow. Oh, fuck. What's your attack pattern like? Okay. Can I jump on you? Okay. I need a different move to get you. So again, it's a corpse sword mechanic, so now my little soul catcher thingy is broken and I have to go get it from that area. Fuck. Doing great. I think it's just you can gather less souls for the time being. And also you lose, of course, all your money. Your geo, as it were. Can't dash. I feel like I should be going left, actually, not right. Let's just go collect myself, I guess. Oh no. Yeah, let's go down there. Ah! Here's where I want to go. Right? No, that's not it at all. This is not at all where I want to go. I was gonna play Concrete Genie today. Oh, what kind of voice should I give this guy? I'm not gonna give him a voice at all. He's singing a song. No. Do you know that one? It's one of my favorites. We can sing something else if you like. You start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. So what are you down here for? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are still bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in. I'm not gonna talk to that guy. He's cute. Anyhow. Not where I want to go, unfortunately. I hate those guys, they make a little fart noise when they die. Oh, god damn it. There's an area around here where there's like a giant pit, like this, that you have to go across, and you have to use a dash to get there, but I didn't know that you could just dash through it, and so like I did the, if you aim downwards, you can bounce off of things. Oh god, I forgot that was this guy's thing. And I went through that entire thing bouncing on the little spikes, like an idiot, but I did it. Oh fuck, I didn't see that guy. Shit. I hear a grub worm in this room though. There it is. Can't reach. Grub worms are so cute. Don't finish that quest line. Trying to find. I feel like I missed the map guy because I have no map. How do I map? There's a map button, but I don't know where it is. Fuck. There has to be a save point around here somewhere. So, one thing that I can criticize Hollow Knight on is that, yes, there are so many expansions in this game, but because of the amount of expansions in this game over time that have been released, it's hard to distinguish what is hard progression and versus what is DLC. And so, there were moments when I was playing the game where I was like, going somewhere and I was like, is this where I'm supposed to go? And it was just a DLC hole, and I was like, oh. Look, I think I'm in the beginning area. Should just follow the signs, huh? Fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh no. Doing great. Oh, here's the grub father. It's the Donkey Kong's banana horde. Basically, if you collect all the grub worms, they show up here, one by one. They are adorable. Down we go. I thought I had missed Conifer. There he is. Hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins. Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area for now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Yes. L1. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife Iselda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dartmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I don't know what kind of voice I'm doing. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. I remember you go to her shop and she just looks like she's so done with this relationship. That's right, I forgot. That was also part of the gimmick, was that you can find Conifer and he has this map that's a bit more complete than yours, I think. And you actually need to buy like an upgrade to actually figure out where you are, but I assume I know where I am by just coming here. Right, lower. Yeah. I'm living for this voice though. Hi Carla. I'm glad you appreciate it. I feel like I'm not supposed to be in this area yet. I can feel myself not supposed to be being in this area yet. But we'll see. Yeah, I don't even have a map for this area. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I hear a grub worm. There you are. Okay. I'm sure there's something else here. Yes, I know for a fact there's something else here. But I can't touch the water, because it's gonna burn me. Ah! I thought. I really did. This is gonna be the most wildly varying display of skill ever, because I remember enough of this game that I can play it alright, but also I'm missing like all of my abilities, so I'll be pressing a button and it's not doing it. Ah, shit. Okay, I was like... I didn't expect that. And I need my money. As far as I know, the money doesn't disappear at the very least, so... Since there's scant few of them. At least not until you leave the instance, so they'll remain. Yeah, let's visit Conifer and Iselda as soon as I can. Get that compass. Yeah. Save point. Motherfucker. Something up there that I cannot get to. This actually makes me want to boot up my original copy of Hollow Knight. Ah, fuck. I don't know. I don't even know where I am. Don't even know where I am. Oops. Well, shit. Doing great. Shoulda just let it go. You know, money too strong. Money strong motivator. Let's try that again. Well, shit. Alright, never mind. Sorry. Here it is. A bus stop, right? Yeah! As planned. A toll machine with the symbol of a stag. I love this guy, because the fast travel is a guy you can talk to. And it's this giant beetle thing. He's a stag beetle. He's an old man. Greetings, little one. It's been an age. I can't do that. that sounds annoying. Let's see. Since I last heard the ringing of a station bell, it echoed down the stagways and called me to you. Just kind of sounds like he's constipated, if I do that voice. I've grown stiff and tired for these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of Hollownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform, and I will take you where you need to go. Yep, this guy's cool. I love him. Probably my favorite character in the game. Anyhow, as planned. I totally knew that little save point was gonna be there and took the damage on purpose. To create tension, you see? Totally not a mistake. Bye. Oh. Let's not go there, actually. Let's go here. Oh! Never mind. I need a lamp or something for that area. And you can like parry all his attacks if you time it right. If I wasn't dog shit at the game. This is like a less disgusting Meat Boy. Just the noises they make are so gross, but it's not as gross as Meat Boy. Meat Boy is unplayable for me. Not Meat Boy, I'm thinking of Isaac. I can't play Isaac, it's disgusting. You play that game and you think like, oh, the people that made this game have some sort of fetish that they're not disclosing with the rest of us. And that fetish is poop. It's like that meme of when a fetish artist makes clean art and you can totally tell, and it's a picture of like just a regular girl just sitting down and the feet are like super detailed. That's what playing Binding of Isaac feels like. They're like not telling you that that's their thing, but come on. Here. There's a boss fight over there. But I wanted to see what was happening here for a second. Fucking jumping kid. No, I don't need that right now. Have I been here before? I think I have, actually. This feels somewhat familiar to me. I have not. I'm not even anywhere on this map. And I can't even go there. Alright, let's go punch that guy's face in. This game makes me want to swing around my sword. It sure does. It feels very responsive. The controls in this game are amazing. All right. Ah, shit. I tried it. I tried it. Let's go. Let's see if he has anything else to say. It was a long time ago, but I remember when these highways and crossroads pulsed with life. These are the paths I first carried passengers through when I was young. Those travelers are long gone, yet still I remain. Now it seems it's just you and I, and the furtive creatures scratching and squirming all around us. I feel like everyone in this bug world has a British accent. Of varying degrees. And the Hollow Knight has a very strong Cockney accent. Which way was it? Was it this way? Was it this way? Short hops. Let's go punch in Gru's mother. You're not gonna come over here? Well, at least it doesn't start off dead. Fuck. I thought. Ah. Ugh. There you go. Cool. Disgusting. God, imagine dying there once the boss is over. Look, she flattened out. She was nothing but her bug babies. Tragic. Enter. Is this the... Oh. Oh, oh, you oaf! You wield your nail like a club. Ask me, how much deeper do we have to go?
Oh, Whoopa.
Oh, what? Who are you? I see, this old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. He should just have like a regular one. I'm Sly. Usually I live an uneventful life up in Dartmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you properly for your good deed. Sure. My throat hurts. Those voices are hard to do. No, I can't even go here on account of I haven't got a flight ability or a double jump. Well, let's go back. See if we can't make our way back up the surface. Because I kind of want to know where I am, actually. So let's see. Now that we know where we are, sort of. Oh, I didn't know you could spit upwards, you fuck. Man, I'm hungry. I should eat. I should have ate before I started streaming. Now it's too late. Now I'll never eat. Shit. Why did you not eat? Because I fell asleep. I woke up, it was like 7 o'clock. I was like, oh shit, I was gonna stream like an hour ago. Then I just didn't, and I just like kind of sat around for like 10 minutes. I go, I should probably stream then. Well, because if I eat and then stream, then it's gonna be like, I don't know, less time for me to get shit done here. I don't know. Work comes first, even though I'm not getting paid shit for this. Eventually, hopefully. I found that streaming a lot has kind of been working against me because I don't advertise my streaming, and so no one shows up to my stream. And I need an average of like 3 viewers to get affiliate. And because I don't announce my stream and no one shows up, and the more hours I stream, the lower my average goes down, because there's lots of like... There's long stretches of stream content where just no one's watching. So I'm trying to be good about that. I'm trying to make sure that people can actually see it when I'm online. Because otherwise no one watches it. I will eat once the stream is over. I'll play for like another couple of hours, maybe. depending on how much progress I make. Or until the pain of hunger becomes so unbearable. Shit. This is where I want to be. I can go back up and ascend. Let's go talk to Iselda. Look, there she goes. Look, she's like tired of it.
Bapanada.
There you go. Just that little sigh. Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise, he's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Now, let's see what's here for me to sell. I think she's tired of it. Definitely this thing. Equip a charm to activate its powerful abilities. Open the charms menu while resting at a bench. Yes, I know that much.
Bapanada.
It's like she says she does that every time. Marker. Oh, definitely this thing. And I guess I want to know where my my benches are. Like the benches have, sorry, most of the Stagway areas have benches on them anyway. Okay. Oh, there you go. Cool. Now I'm playing with power. Now I know where I am. Let's see. There's also a railway up here, but I guess I haven't unlocked it. And there's nothing up here for me until I get that key. And I don't quite remember what's over there, but I don't remember it being too useful to me, if I'm honest. Alright. Quickest way down would be to the left, past the bench. And then down. So this is the game, by the way. The game is checking your map constantly because it's very easy to get lost. I don't know if you're still here, Amy, but yes, this game is pretty fun, and also another reason why you should buy a Switch. By the way, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Yes. I should apologize for that. When you spend a lot of time by yourself, with just your own thoughts, you forget the niceties of conversation. My name is Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. Why, when I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why as soon as I could move, I moved to Dirtmus with my wife. A huge, unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. So yes, Cornifer will give you that sketch out map and then it'll fill in as soon as you enter it. I want one so bad, Amy, you should just buy one. Actually, I don't know, because there's like new reports of like a Switch Pro coming out. And I think that's absolutely worth it. One day I'll have a Switch. You should just buy one. Get the Mario one that's gonna come out, the blue one. Why didn't I go this way? Uncharted territory. And I can't reach it. Fucking double jump. I need to access those things. Oh, well, there's a bench right there. I guess. Let me get my money. Yeah, fair. My redacted money. That money's supposed to be... Hey, wait a minute. Oh god. If FAFSA found out what I spend my money on. That looks like... Why didn't I go to that one area? That's weird that I didn't go there. Oh, 'cause of this. I copy it. I like that he makes a noise every time you walk into the area too. Actually very excited to play Void Heart. It was supposed to come out last year, but they got delayed because it got expanded into its own game. Oh, this guy. Ah, fuck. Oh shit! Oh, I killed him too! Son of a bitch. I'll just ignore him. Hands was strong. Map updated, cool. Thanks. At least I know it updates during death. I actually forgot if that was a thing. I was wondering if you had to be alive to update the map, but I guess you retain it. Actually, considering the idea this is all supposed to be a dream, it gives it much... It has more things in common with Bloodborne. Just by consequence. Ah, you thought, bitch? Oh wow, he... Ooh. Thanks, man. God, this is so exciting. I'm sure there has to be a more efficient way to fight him than this, but I just... Also, you can get stronger, like my... your little sword thing is it's actually a nail. I'm sure there's a more exciting way to fight him. I can't even go up here. Oh well. I'm gonna fuck on. Is this... Finesse the system. True. Oh... I can't... Shit. Oh fuck! No! Well. Alright, false night. Shit. That's the false night. Oh, that's new. Is that new? Like, it tells you where you died? I don't remember that being a thing. Maybe I just never looked at the map right after I died, because, like, I knew where I was gonna go. I mean, I never died, so I've never seen that icon. What is that mechanic? Dying? Never heard of her. Anyway. Imagine dying up here. Where is it? Where are you? That's my favorite part. That's something that I wish, like, Bloodborne and Dark Souls did. Like, your soul is, like, alive and will kill you. I mean, Bloodborne kind of does that. Like, if you're near enough of an enemy, your echoes will go into an enemy, and that enemy's eyes will be glowing, but it's just a regular enemy. Like, it's not an additional enemy. You know what I mean? Alright, let's try this. Oh shit. Shit, I should have known. Cool. Got a trophy called Falsehood, and I got a city crest. And I can keep like slamming on his dead body right here. He's like the dog from Undertale, right? Isn't that basically what that dog is? Anyway. Yeah, bounty. Get paid the game. I'm sure there's a way across that, but apparently I don't have the means to do so. Trampoline, that's right. Bounce on his dead corpse. Nothing owns your enemy harder than trampolining on their dead body. Hey, BioShock installed. I can play BioShock. I'm gonna do that right now, though. Is this where the Mantis people are? I think they can teach me a move, actually. Or is this the Grim Troop? I think this is DLC. Who is that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange empty face and a wicked looking weapon. It's a snail? Something important has drawn you down into Hollow Nest's corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help? Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift. A nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Oh, get away from me. Don't be afraid. Have faith. That spell belongs to you now. All you need to do is take it. Oh, you won't be going much further without it, I promise you. I die immediately. I think this is the cast. That looks like the cast. Credits, just roll, because he just died. Yeah, Vengeful Spirit. Spells will deplete soul, replenish soul by striking enemies. Unfortunately, I hate this move. Oh my god, he really did drug me. It's fucking Bloodborne. Oh, you've woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but seemed to have slipped away myself. Oh ho 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 ho. Now we're awake. I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor. Not as a repayment for my gift, of course, simply because we're now friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper in and slay it for me. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with this small favor, my friend. Oh. Alright. Cool. Thanks. I remember where I have to go now. I don't know. I mean, I know what I have to do, but I don't know where it is. There's an enemy somewhere in the Forgotten Crossroads where it's a beetle that like throws. Basically, you can't get near it. Not a beetle. You'll see it. Looks like. Oh, fuck me. Not worth. Where is it? Don't need that. And I've walked by 2 of these now. What these do is they replenish your little meter. But I'm at full meter right now, so it doesn't matter. They're just there in case you need it. Fuck. Come on. There you go. One of these guys. There you go. I forgot where that guy's sitting though, so I'm curious. I got a soul catcher. I think I need these. Draw more soul, yeah. I don't need it, but it would be nice. It would be nice. Bitch. The poor thing, it must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these caverns filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without that spell of mine. Oh. And look, the gate between us is opened. I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell, have faith. Whatever you are seeking, it will find you. Kill this motherfucker right now. Anyhow. Should I even sit here? This leads into a dead end. Here he is. Sorry I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to our store in Dartmouth and purchase a map of this area? Available now for an excellent price. Basically, if you miss him, you can just go up to the store and buy it. But ideally, you would find him here. It's one of these dead ends. I think the one down there. Actually, I don't know what's down here. What is down here? Nothing? I'm sure something. There's literally a... It's literally telling me there's something down here, but I guess I'm not allowed. I'm sure it's on the other side of that. I can't double jump. Then let us press forward. All the way over and down. Fuck. I think I'm doing okay though. I defeated 2 of the bosses. I'll be honest, I forgot that this game was very hard. And that's not a flex. It's just I haven't played the game in so long that I just remember like, oh yeah, I beat it, so it can't be that hard. But there are other things that I've done in my youth that I can no longer do. Like, I remember... I was, like, looking down at my, like, trophy list the other day, and I'm like, how the fuck did I... Like, I platinum a bunch of games, and I'm like, I literally don't have the patience to platinum any game these days. Like, if I do it, it's because I absolutely love the game, and it's just a consequence of me playing it over time. But these days, I just cannot be bothered. Like, I think I platinumed the P5 Royal, but that's just like, play the game and you'll platinum it, you know? I haven't platinumed regular Persona 5, but Persona 5 Royal, I just said, fuck it, dude, it's so easy. Certain games where it's just like, if I put even a little bit amount of effort, then I can platinum it, that's fine. I'll do that, but I just... God, it's such a chore these days. Oh yeah. That's why I can't... There's another way over, though. And... I guess up and to the right we go. Or no, there's that elevator thing. This game is huge, by the way. I don't know if it's clear from this map, but it is clear from this map just how big this area is, considering that the area that I'm in is only this little tiny little square or rectangle in the middle of this giant screen. Yeah, this game's huge. It's so easy to get lost, and again, the only problem it runs into is the fact that over time the DLC is kind of compounded on it, and then you kind of get lost into what is progression and what is not progression. It's hard to tell. But it is all fun just the same. It's just... it can be quite confusing. Oh, I haven't been here. I just, again, it's just... I thought I have because I remember this area. Disgusting. It is, the tram. Inspect. Door with an open slot. I can't... Oh, I don't have my... Oh, fuck. I don't have my ticket, that's why. Shit. Shit, fuck, shit. Now I gotta fight all those grub monsters again. Isn't there also, like, a bestiary here? I think at some point I get, like, a little encyclopedia of all the enemies, but... I guess not now. Is it bestiary or bestiary? Hello. Goodbye. That's all? I guess that's it. Just trying to play it cool that I did that in one one try. Definitely on purpose. That was all skill. Pure skill. Anyway. I still haven't talked to the Grub Father. I really absolutely should. There you go. I parried one of them. I know I can do. I know I can do better than that. There you go. That wasn't the cleanest kill, but it's a kill. I have a dangerous amount of money in my pockets right now. I want to find the guy that upgrades my sword, but I don't know where he is. I know he's to the left of the map somewhere. The game actually gives you a lot of options about moving forward. Oh, and I'm sure I could do this, but... I'm sure, I wonder if, like, if you can memorize that pathway, because it's only dark for that one little corridor. I wonder if you can, like, just memorize that path and just gun it. I'm sure you could, if you were skilled enough. But I'm not a genius. No confidence. No confidence. And from what I remember, this is a dead end right now because of this. I need to use a move, which is the equivalent of Vengeful Spirit, but as like a down thrust. No map, yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I figured. Then... what's next? Where go? Where go now? Up there, maybe? Let's try that, just because it's closer. I feel like I've tried that way, though. Have I not? Fuck. Sorry, I know I keep I know I keep checking the map. That's like most of the video game. Oh yeah, that's why I can't. That's why I can't. Oh no. Much faster that time. Proud of that. Quite happy about that performance. I guess we can go up to the elevator room again, or that one giant room, and see if I can't go left at some point. I think my next goal is left. The ambient sounds of Hollow Knight. It's like hard and crunchy, but also squishy at the same time. Is that like a horrible descriptor? A game like this, you really have to. The sound design is pretty important, so they did a really good job on it, I think. The garden. Jardin. The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers with hollowness descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted and all truths revealed. Oh, yes. Here. This is where I'm going. And from what I remember, this is the first time you get a certain character as well. Right? Green path. Oh god. Oh. Disgusting. This is the music that I remember Hollow Knight most for. That little violin track. Oh, he's not stinky. Alright, close enough. God, the fucking ground attacks you. I have too much money that I'm comfortable with. I mean. I feel a boss coming up soon, but I haven't had a chance to heal. I also have no map for this area. Cool. Cool. Oh! There she is. I think her name's Needle? Right? I don't know. I don't even know how you find that out. I don't know if I forget if she just tells it to you. I feel like there's also a way over here. Right, I have no map of this area. I guess there wasn't. I'm pretty sure there's an area over there, I don't remember how to get to it. Oh, fuck. The music is actually very reminiscent of Journey. Which is an excellent game that I've already played, I want to say like 4 times on this channel. Check that out on youtube.com/Soramoto. Here's Conifer. That means I'm headed in the right direction at least. Fuck! Isn't this a... I forgot what his voice sounds like. Contrast from the crossroads. Such a humid, lively place. The roads twist and turn in the most wonderful ways. I've done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit, some of the area's inhabitants prove quite a nuisance. You know, the fact that he's in here means that he made it all the way. That means that he made it, like, this far in, at the very least. Which means if you died before this, that means Cornifer's better than you. Little food for thought there. And I guess I want to go down that way, huh? Since I can't go up the other way. There's a bench up there? Actually, let's go back and get that bench, maybe? No, there's not really a reason why. Unless I die. In which case, I can always... Besides... No, let's go. Decision making. On the spot. Because if I die, I want to be close to where I died, right? So... I was just thinking that it's not really worth it because all it does is it'll repopulate the area, in which... I mean... Leaving the instance already does that anyway, so whatever. Fuck. It feels great playing this on a game with a real controller on like the Switch. Which, you know, I love the Switch and everything. But it just, the controller's not real. Oh, I can't even get to it! Oh, man. Yes, I can. I lied. I could have just pressed onward and gone for that second bench, but I'm scared. Oh shit, sorry. Ow. Should have bought more things from Iselda. Fuck. Down we go. Boss room? Alright. Understood. Tiny squib, you approach fearless. Oh, sorry, my voice isn't deep enough. Are you... Are you a hunter? Like, why can't I do that? Whatever. Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? Then take it! My journal! It will aid you. At first the text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Oh god, now I understand how Christian Bale feels. Venture to the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of hunter. Okay, here we go. This is the beast here that I was talking about. The Hunter's Journal. There you go. And all it does is it just shows you it just shows you how to kill him, basically. not gonna do the voice. You may have overcome a few creatures, but you're only just beginning. Don't delay. Descend into the belly of this world and hunt down like your life you find. You're doing well. Thank you. It hurts my throat. When's that Batman movie gonna come out with Robert Pattinson? I know it got delayed, but when? Ow. Oops. Oh no, the microphone switched. Hang on. Not the disgusting, not the gross, disgusting, controller microphone. Fuck. God damn it. Can I bounce? Alright. I don't know, but it needs to be here soon. Agreed. I'm just kind of curious as to what that movie will be. At the very least, anytime DC makes a movie, I'm just kind of like over it. But especially with the Snyder Cut, holy shit! Can I talk about that for a second? The fucking lie, the fucking Snyder Cut. First of all, you can't call it a cut if you're shooting more scenes. You've made a new movie, and then just adding extended scenes to it. You're not cutting it. I guess that's why they're not calling it the Snyder Cut, but colloquially it's known as the Snyder Cut, and I think that's silly. Absolutely silly. Fuck. I haven't seen the trailer, but I really want to, because I didn't know that Jared Leto's Joker was in it in a straitjacket wearing a crown of thorns. Holy fuck. Like, Jared Leto already thinks he's Jesus. You're gonna make his character also think he's Jesus? Come on, man. Can we not? Can we stop sucking Jared Leto's dick, please? He's a terrible human being. Like, an asshole. Fuck. I'm always cautious about DC movies. You know? That's the right attitude to have, unfortunately, when it comes to a DC movie. It sucks, because, like, I grew up on, like, DC shit. Like, I grew up on Batman, just because, like, when I was a kid, that was the show that was out, like, Batman Beyond. And so I grew up on that. I grew up on that and Spider-Man. Those who stray from the White King's road shall face the law of the White King? I don't like the sound of that. I mean, I thought Ben Affleck's Batman was okay until I learned better. But I think Robert Pattinson has a good. I don't want to. You know what? I'm gonna stop that. I was about to say that Robert Pattinson has the right attitude, but I don't know. Do I? But from what I know, that Robert Pattinson is pretty straightforward. Like, he's an actor's actor. I guess he's just like, look, listen, I'm just in it for the money. I guess in that way he's a bit of a professional on it. But it's just, you know, I want to see what that bat suit looks like as well, because it kind of looks like it's all raggedy and shit, which I thoroughly enjoy. But I don't like the way those ears look. I don't know. The shape of the ears, kind of weird to me. But we'll see. I wasn't a fan of the Batfleck suit either at first, and then I kind of grew accustomed to it. You better stop right there, sir. Stop where? About liking Batfleck's suit? I was happy with the choice to cast Robert. You know what? I mean, to be fair, I haven't really seen Robert Pattinson act. Oh, God. So, I don't know, but, like, all I know from him is, like, contextually, right? Like from interviews and shit like that, and the little gifs of the Twilight director's cut thing. It grows on you eventually. What, Robert Pattinson? I don't like that. I don't want Robert Pattinson growing on me. If I can nitpick, there's one thing that I don't like, is the fact that he's doing the Christian Bale voice. Because I hated that, too. When Christian Bale did it. There has to be a way to make Batman sound more intimidating without doing this to your voice, you know? I'll just say The Lighthouse is so trippy. Robert is a good actor in my opinion, but I feel like many people automatically put him in Twilight. I mean, that was his first big role, right? I don't know if he did a movie before Twilight, or if he didn't do any big movies before Twilight, but it was what put him on the spot. One thing that I do know... Oh god, I have too much money. One thing that I do know is that he absolutely hated Twilight. And, treated it as such, like he would always make fun of the movie. Eventually he kinda lightened on it. He kind of lightened up on it. He was like, you know, I think Twilight's okay, actually. But he absolutely hated it. And coming from the standpoint of knowing that it was kind of hokey, kind of made Twilight a bit more popular, and kind of made him more popular with people that watched Twilight, or read the Twilight books. He despises Twilight. Yeah, there you go. I think that's the thing that got him in with everyone. Is like, everyone knows this is bullshit. And the fucking lead actor knows it's bullshit. Which is fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing at all. Wasn't he in Harry Potter? Yeah, he was Cedric Diggory, but Cedric Diggory was like barely in the movie. Yeah, no, I never said I didn't like Robert Pattinson. I'm just saying, like, I don't know what he's like as an actor. I know what he's like as a person, and what I know about him is that I think his manager or something told him that he needed to lose weight. He needed to work out to be Batman. He's like, you need to get the Batman physique, and he was just like, I'm not gonna do that. He's like, they'll fire you. And it's like, okay, then fire me. That's exactly the kind of attitude that I want out of Bruce Wayne. I just think that Robert Pattinson would be better as a character that is not Bruce Wayne. I think I would like him more as like Terry. I think that's the kind, or even Nightwing. I think that's the kind of attitude that I would want for a different character, just not Bruce Wayne. Because it's just, I mean, it's a little unfair, but like whenever I think of Batman, I think of Kevin Conroy. Hold on tight, Spider Monkey. You know, I haven't seen Twilight, but I kind of want to. But the only way I'll watch it is with the director's commentary on. I mean, I feel like the Twilight movies were the same level of garbage as the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, in which people kind of love them, ironically. And if you love them earnestly, you're a little too attached to the character. Those are not the best movies in the world. Trust me, as someone who grew up on those movies, those were not very good movies at all. I mean, there was like certain aspects of it that were very good, but overall, they're not good movies. Sorry. I think it's funny if you don't take it too seriously. What, the Spider-Man movies or the Twilight movies? And I think the answer for both of them is yes. I don't think you're supposed to take either of them very seriously at all. Is there anything up here? Look, there's something up there, I think. Wait, you're onto something there? Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, it's the same level of like shit posting that goes on both movies, right? Like people make fun of Twilight at the same level people make fun of the old Sam Raimi movies. Like we love them because they were part of our childhood, but we know it kind of sucks, right? Like, I'm not crazy in saying that the Sam Raimi movies kind of suck, right? Am I alone in that? I prefer the books. I never read the Twilight books. Although I was curious when we got, like, Midnight Sun in the store, or whatever that new one was. Not, I think the one that has, I don't know, the one that has a pomegranate on the cover. I believe Midnight Sun is a continuation, right? Is it not? Am I wrong? Oh god, I gotta go through. Fuck. Sorry, I forgot there was that huge impossible jump in there, and then I completely fucked this up. I gotta go around the long way again. Sorry. I should have just kept going forward. I think I get the double jump from the Mantis people, which I think is here somewhere. Yeah, no, I've never read the books, but I was kind of interested in them. I'm not gonna say I was very interested in them because, man, I don't think I've read a real book since Ready Player One, and that was a terrible decision. I think Ready Player One actually killed my love for books. I remember reading one of the Twilight books in elementary school, and a teacher was like, "Put that away!" Why? It was like smut. It's the one in his point of view, but it's the first one. No, I thought, is that... What am I thinking of then? I thought Midnight Sun was another one, and I thought the one from from Edward's perspective was the one with the... Oh, no, I'm thinking of the one with the green apple on it is the one where, like, Bella is a dude and Edward's a girl. Right? Where, like, they switch the roles. I'll give Stephanie Meyer some credit though. Like she acknowledges a lot of the, like she's not like J.K. Rowling, where like J.K. Rowling just kind of went, man, trans people, right? Whereas Stephanie Meyer just kind of took all the criticisms of her book and went, okay, you know, like I get it. Like this was, like I watched a Sarah Zed video about the Twilight fandom and how it about its resurgence and all that shit, and basically how Stephanie Meyer over the years has kind of went, like, you know, like, I get it, like, there was, like, some horrible depictions of Native Americans in there, and so she kind of acknowledged that by saying, like, look, I know this was terrible, so I'm gonna acknowledge that, and I think it was, I think that was from the one from Edward's perspective, which I guess would be Midnight Sun, if that's what you're telling me. I've never heard of the Green Apple one. What? You didn't know that was a thing? Oh yeah, I think that was like from the Twilight anniversary. I forgot what the book is called, but it's the cover with the green apple on it. And it's a what if scenario similar to the 50 Shades book, I think. No, I'm thinking of the Edward's perspective. But no, there's a version here. I'll look it up right now. There's a version of Twilight where Edward is a girl. Like basically it kind of flips the whole like angle of it. Twilight. Life and Death by Stephanie Meyer. Yeah, it's the one where it's like a hand holding a green apple on it. If you look up Life and Death, it's Twilight reimagined. The story is a gender swap retelling of the first book in the Twilight series and introduces Beau Swan and Edith Cullen in place of Bella and Edward. The book was originally published on October 6, 2015 as part of an oversized flip book pairing with Twilight to celebrate the original novel's 10th anniversary. Yeah, it was the 10th anniversary of the book. There you go. It follows 17-year-old Beaufort Swan as he leaves the sunny environment of Phoenix, Arizona, where he spent most of his life with his mother, Renee Dwyer, to the gloomy town of Forks, Washington, to spend the rest of his high school career with his estranged father, Police Chief Charlie Swan. But yes, I guess if you like the book, Carla, that might be something that might interest you. It's a reversal of the roles, in which the vampire is a lady, and the human is a woman. I guess to kind of just to kind of address some of the tropes of the series, like oh shit, it's kind of like oh, Bella's like you nickname my daughter after the Loch Ness monster. But but as far as I know, it was kind of like a one-off thing. I don't know if it made enough money for it to actually be a whole series in and of itself. But it would be interesting if that were the case, right? There's a thing over there that I can't get. Anyway. Moving forward. There she is. Her name has to be Needle. It doesn't have to be Needle. I'm surprised I knew about that and you guys didn't, considering you guys seem to know more about Twilight than I do. A bench! No! I gotta pay the toll. Fine, I have so much money. I wonder if Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson would be down to reprise their roles, but in reverse. I think also part of the reason why everyone kind of remembers Twilight as kind of being this campy movie is because the director for the first movie was this, like very experimental. Like, he went on to direct a bunch of other movies that were kind of seen as sort of experimental. It's an interesting concept. I'm kind of intrigued now. Yeah, definitely check it out if it piques your interest. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out who I'm thinking of. Catherine Hardwicke. Catherine Hardwicke directed the first movie, and she went on to direct a bunch of other She did Red Riding Hood with Kristen Stewart, and I don't know any of the other ones. She did direct an episode of This Is Us. But yes, part of the reason why I guess the first movie is kind of different tonally from the rest of the movies. I think most of the memes are from the first movie, right? Except for the locked and sponsor bit. But I think most of the memes are from the first movie. The reason why that is because the director, they literally switched directors after that. Shit. Alright. You can't forget how the actual baby looked too. Wasn't it like a CGI baby? Like they were just holding around like a little doll and they put like a CGI face over it. God, that's awful. It reminds me of that one bit from the Blade movie where what's it? Oh God, who's Blade? Who fucking played Blade? The baby was an actual nightmare. Was it Wesley Snipes? Was Wesley Snipes Blade? There's a bit in Blade, I think 3 or 4, where Wesley Snipes goes full crazy and he wouldn't open his eyes. There's a bit where Blade is like laying down on the table and they need him to open his eyes. It's like, Wesley, we need you to open your eyes. And he's like, I don't answer to Wesley, I only answer to Blade. And like, Blade, can you please open your eyes? It's like, I don't feel like opening my eyes. And the directors are just so tired of his shit. They're like, fine, fuck it, don't open your eyes. And so they just CGI'd his eyes open. It's great. I love it. I both love and hate the idea of like actors becoming divas on the set, just as I think you get so many crazy stories, like Christian Bale freaking out on the set of Terminator, Wesley Snipes. Apparently, Tobey Maguire is kind of a nightmare to work with as well. The greater mind once dreamed of leaf and cast these caverns so. In every bush and every vine, the mind of Un reveals itself to us. Shit. I'm gonna die. As a mid-boss introduction. The hell am I? My lord, now I want to see that clip now. Definitely look it up. I honestly, it drives me crazy. Cause sometimes you don't think about how bad CGI will turn. You know, like when the Polar Express first came out, and you're just like, wow, this is like crazy. Like, maybe like you thought it was creepy then too, but like it was still pretty amazing watching it. Right now, it's like kind of scary, just scary. Now I'm thinking about the Toby and Elijah Wood beef. I thought they were best friends. What do you mean? There's beef? Don't tell me there's beef between Toby and Elijah. I thought they were like best friends. Or am I thinking of Daniel Radcliffe and Elijah Wood? I think I'm thinking of Daniel Radcliffe and Elijah Wood. They're like childhood friends, and they both just happen to be actors. These little in-between areas are my favorite in the game, where it's like part one area and part another one, and the whole mood just changes immediately. Let's see if we can't make our way back up to... Oh man. I was gonna say if we can't make our way back up to Hollow Nest. Fuck. Damn it. Got me, game. You got me. Got me fucked up. There's just money over here. I mean, usually I'd be like, yay, money, but like I'm carrying so much that I'm actually scared to die. Isn't that the capitalist nightmare? I have so much money that I'm scared to die. I can't even go over there? I can't even go over there. Fuck me. Okay, what is this place? Fine. Let's go here, I guess. Is there really nothing over here? I feel like there has to be something here. Is this where Zote is? I hear him. God, that guy didn't attack at all. He's just kind of annoying to hit. All right. What do you think you're doing? You dare to come between me and my prey? Is it a habit of yours to scurry about, getting in the way and causing bother? Know this, cur. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Cross me again and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Ender. What are you still bothering me for? I'm a knight. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my rest. Be gone, lest I draw my nail. I love Zote. He's so annoying. This tiny mosquito did a better job of hitting me than that giant one. I remember that thing attacking a lot more than this. That was weird. Anyhow. The green children walk from the dream unto these lands. Here we now shall wait patient for the call to return. I can hear a grub child. Oh. Down. One day I'll get the timing down on that. Today's not the day, though. A grub child. Grubworm? I think they're called grub children. I could get that wrong. Should probably back off and heal. Alright. God damn it. Oh no. Fuck! Son of a bitch! Alright. Okay, I was like, I didn't die that far away from it. God damn it. Alright. I was like, I knew I was gonna die before I hit the store. I should have just bought all that shit from Iselda. I think that little area that I couldn't get to after I beat that first boss has a shop in it, and it'll let me like buy a notch upgrade or something. Like not a nail upgrade, because I know where I can get those. Alright, not too far away actually, not too bad. Could be worse. Oh man, I forgot. Oh, damn it. I gotta go the long way around. I didn't hit that. Should have. Fine, let's go the long way around for my money. God. God damn it. Fuck. My platforming skills are amazing today. Let's do it again. Oh, it's not even up here. I'm an entire idiot. I don't want to talk to you. Fuck. Watch me die on the way there. Lose 1,000 geo. I should probably just spend that, huh? When did I start streaming? I've only been streaming for like 2 hours. That feels so short compared to the amount of I stream these days. Heck yeah. Money! He was guarding so much money. More money that I'm gonna be scared to lose. Now that we've eliminated that threat, time to press on forward. But wait, first... There you go. I can't believe I missed that. And I can't... Oh, I sure can. Do I want to go over here? Let's go over here. I think there's a boss here, though. In which case... before I hit this boss... Yep, it's Needle. Or Silk? I can't be Silk, because I think Silk Song is a name. It's just the name of the next game. Which, oh yeah, can't pause the game. Let's see. If I want to get to this shop... Actually, it's not that far away from here. It's just... that away. I just won't sit at a bench. Nah, let's go over there. Let's go see the Grubfather as well. Why not? No? Fuck. Right, sorry. God, I remember when there was a time where I could do this entire game perfect. Don't you hate that when you like go back to something and then you're not nearly as good at it as you thought you were? That's me in like drawing. That's me in art. I can't even draw on a regular size sheet of paper anymore. I've been so accustomed on drawing on like postcards and on like my phone that I can't grab like a single sheet. I would always I would draw on printer paper, so like an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and I can't even do that anymore. It's too big. Like the amount of space I have confuses me, and I always draw a lot smaller than I should, and so I end up having a lot of dead space. So I just grab something smaller. So I have a set of these postcards that I draw on. Fuck. You felt that too well, you know? Art is hard. I'm also quite envious of like seeing my friends who have been consistent with their art endeavors over the years and like have developed their own art style as a result of it. Meanwhile, I'm over here like I never managed to develop my art style further. Like I can't draw faces still. Remember your chicken drawings on the Starbucks napkins? I do remember that as well. You see how tiny a napkin is? That's the kind of shit that I got used to at that point. I think I still have one of them, actually. I'm not sure. I don't know if I lost it in the fire. Just cleaning, and I don't think I no longer... I don't think I have any more of those, actually. But yeah, it's just like, it's not that, well, I guess you could say that I lost the motivation to draw, but it just, my ability to draw is just so poor. It didn't really evolve past what it was. At the very least, I can say that. At the very least, I can say that it's just as shitty as it was before, and not that much worse. But I think over the years, I've gotten used to drawing like so many simple, like I draw like farm animals a lot. For whatever reason, that's just been my niche. That's just been farm animals for whatever reason. And I'm really good at that. Like cartoon farm animals and whatnot, but like tell me to draw some things like with an actual art style on it, and like I can no longer do it. And I miss being able to do that. I don't even have them anymore. Any of my good drawings, at least, I don't have any more of that. I feel like I've told this story multiple times, but I love telling it just because it's my Joker origin story. Where my friend, I would always keep all my drawings in a big old folder, and my friend, oh, here's Zote. Let's listen. You there! Why are you skulking about in the shadows? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Tremble before me! While you were hiding here in your dingy little village, I ventured into the dark pit below us and slew a great beast. It had sharp mandibles and atrocious manners. Yes, yes, all glory to me. But I don't have time for your adulation. I must rest and prepare for my next journey down. And I think this is a bus station? No, it's not. I thought he took the bus station up here.
Bapanada.
Anyway, I'm gonna buy all this shit. What was I saying?
Bapanada.
After more supplies, you've already bought so much. Unfortunately for now, you've cleaned us out of anything worth selling. Cornifer will no doubt be pleased, though. I do wonder what he plans to spend all that geo on. Oh yeah, I kept all my drawings in a folder, and I would always, I'd always have them around with me all the time, so people would just come by and like, hey, can I look at your drawings? And I'd be like, yeah, sure. And my friend decided that it was a good idea to look at my drawings and drink, like a drink at the same time. And she spilled Gatorade all over it. All over my good ones too. Like, I redrew a lot of my drawings over the years just because, like, you know, hey, I feel like I can do this better. And one of them I was super proud of, and I would always keep it at the very front of the drawing folder, so I would always see it. And that's the first one that got ruined because it was right at the front. Unfortunately, I don't have... I threw it away. I was like so discouraged. I threw it away and then I left the room. I didn't throw away the whole drawing folder because it was like so many drawings that it hadn't seeped through all of it. It did ruin the corners of some of my favorite ones that I kept. My very, very favorite ones are all gone because they were all at the front. But some of the ones in the far back, which I still really like, the corners of it you could still see it had like some liquid on it. I feel like some of them could still have been salvaged, but it was just very disheartening to see someone just kind of like take something that I cared about very deeply and just kind of not treat it with a kind of respect, you know? It just kind of seemed like shit. Yeah, I forgot that he gives you money. I should have waited. I don't need all this money. Pain. Yeah. Um, this was back in like middle school, and I don't think I ever drew seriously after that. I remember people would like, I would sell my drawings for like what, like $1. I had commissions and shit. They would just like they would just buy my drawings and shit like that. I remember back in 4th grade, I started drawing like Spider-Man 3 drawings, and my friend paid me for it, and my, after class, my teacher was like, "Is this your drawing?" Like, she had it, and I was like, "Yeah." And it's like, why does he have it? I was like, "Oh, because I sold it." It's like, are you selling drawings at school? And she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "You're not supposed to do that." And I'm like, "I'm sorry." And she thought it was so funny. She let me keep the money, but she still confiscated the drawing. So, the dude just lost $1. I think it was actually more expensive than $1 because it was like, it had color on it. I remember that. I was using like markers and shit. What is this place? Oh! I think I know where this goes. And if this goes where I think it goes, this is amazing, because I need this. Fuck. That's just effed up from your teacher. I mean... Yeah. You could see, yeah. She's just like... She was basically just like, don't sell them anymore. Like, you can keep the money, but just don't do it anymore. Okay. I thought it was cool she let me keep the money, but maybe he didn't think it was cool. This looks like a boss room, actually. This is not where I want to go right now. I think if I keep heading left here, this is where the upgrade guy is. Like, there's a guy that'll upgrade my nail. I unfortunately do not have, God, my hand hurts a lot, actually, now that I feel it. Me selling shit would carry on into high school. Actually, I think there's a path over there that I keep missing. I would sell my homework in high school, too. For, like $1, $2, depending on how hard it was. I'd be like, this bitch took me forever. $3. And they'd be like, alright, fine. Gotta respect the hustle. Is that really all there is over here? Ugh, was I wrong then? Oh man. Alright, let's go fight the boss, I guess. Not where I want to be right now, but whatever. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do there? Hustling since middle school. Man, hustling since elementary. I would build shit. You ever get to that point where you're like, oh man, I used to be such a creative kid, and then you're like, what have I become? That's how I feel right now. Cause like, there's like, there's just distinct parts of my childhood that I remember where I just like make shit to sell. Like I'd make art. I'd do homework and sell that. I would make little action figures and sell that too. My friends and I kind of became known for like playing around with like pipe cleaners back in middle school, or sorry, in elementary, and we would make that, and my friends would like buy them off of me because I got really good at it. This is where I reveal my OCs every day. Every day. Hustle never ends. Fuck. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Fuck. And it's because of this. Ah! Okay. Alright. Jesus! Oh my god! Oh, what the heck? Oh, goddamn. I fucked that up. Holy shit. I kinda don't want to fight this boss. It's funny because over time that thing starts gaining your skills. Alright. Is there a bench closer to there? That daft old fellow over there, he keeps talking about absolute drivel. Seems to think the very air's deadly down in the caverns. Perhaps he should consider not breathing. Keeps talking about dreams, dude. Pah! Dreams are for those too feeble to truly live. Love Zote. Hate Zote. Zote sucks. Zote's the best. Alright, let's reacquire the bread. Fuck. I think this guy's like completely optional too, but now my money's stuck there. It's not stuck there, but I just... Ugh! over here. I'm tired of this place. I don't even want to fight that boss. Let's go fight Silk. Or Needle. I think her name's Needle? No one's gonna correct me on this. Is Jade even still here? I think she would know. Wait. Alright. Moment of truth. Alright, let's just get... I need my money back. It's like 1,000 Geo. I wouldn't normally give a shit, but this is like new game. If it's like new game plus, I don't care about the money. Watch me play Bloodborne. I'll lose like a million souls right there, but like I actually need that shit for upgrades right now. Oh, cool. Perfect. That worked out. Alright, time to get the fuck out of here. Let's go back to Green Path. Oh! I guess I could have did that, huh? I promise I'm not complete trash at the game. I mean, I beat 2 bosses, right? Fuck. Ugh. One day. One day I'll be good at the game. Maybe we do this one last boss and then call it. 'Cause I'm getting hungry. Oh, I really can't. Alright, tried it. Can't say I didn't. I might have mentioned this, but I don't know if I did, but I was gonna play Little Nightmares originally today, actually. Just because I heard the sequel came out. I heard that game's $40, and I'm like... I didn't even know that at the time. And Little Nightmares is like an indie game. And as far as I know, Little Nightmares 2 was also an indie game. Like, very short in length, and from what I was told, and from what I've heard, it's about the same length as... same amount of content as Little Nightmares 1, but it's like costs twice as much. Like, that sucks. That sucks to hear. That probably means it's not gonna sell as well. I wonder what the philosophy is in selling that. I mean, I understand, but like, I feel like you should have had if you're gonna sell something for that much, you should probably add more content to it than none at all. Or just sell it for the same amount of money. Your sisters were playing that? I have Little Nightmares 1 on the Switch. Not Little Nightmares 2. Because Little Nightmares 2 is like $40. Literally when I started the stream, they should stream too. Why not? Can I go in here? No, they suck. Alright. Never mind then. That's part of the streaming charm though, is sucking. That's like the first thing they ask you in streamer school is, do you know how to play a video game? And then you're like, no, and they're like, cool, you're hired. Wait a minute, where the fuck is she? She's up there. It's like I went the wrong way. Right, she's by the bench. I've never watched a PewDiePie video, but I did see, or I'm not gonna say that. I have seen a PewDiePie video, but I saw his video where he did Five Nights at Freddy's, I think 4, the one where you're like a little kid in the house, and man, that man looks dead. This was like years ago, but I remember pointing that out. Like I think Five Nights got popular because of PewDiePie and Markiplier, and man, he was not having any of it. You go watch a Markiplier video and he's still acting like, whoa, shit's crazy, man. And you go to PewDiePie's videos like, ah, yeah, there's gonna be a jump scare here. There it is. Scary. He's so over it. It was weird. I'm like, people watch this? Like, I get it. I would be dead fucking tired of it too if that's what I became known for, and that's all I played for like years and years and years. That would suck. I'm going the right way. Not to mention his controversial stuff. If by controversial you mean the fact that he will actively support like racist for the lulz. I mean, that's like basic internet gamer trolling right there. It's just, not that I condone that shit, but it's just, that's the type of humor that gets popular. Is, hey, are you like racist? Cool, get in. And the fact that it'd be so easy, all you have to do is like apologize for it. He's like, no, I'm gonna double down on it. Like, cool. Oh, there was a stag here the whole time? Hell yeah, pay for all this shit. I love Grandpa Stag. My, this place has much changed since I last saw it. The greenery grows so wild the station's like to be consumed by it. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't know if I'd call it unfortunate as opposed to very, very predictable. People know what gets popular. It's not Hollow Knight, that's for sure. It's not streaming Hollow Knight at late 10 p.m. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the underground, stalking me. This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you try to do. I can't allow it. Hornet! Why did I think it was Needle? Oh my god. Ah. ¿Por qué no los dos? I don't know what you just said. I think I know what you meant, but I don't get it. So I'm just gonna say I don't understand. Alright, let's try to fight her again. Oh god. Wow, she's so much cooler than me. Ah. Goodbye, I love you. Anyway. Yeah! Dash. Use the cloak to dash quickly along the ground or through the air. Oh. Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. What the... I don't remember that. I don't remember that being there. That might be a DLC that got added in because that the little effects looks like part of the third DLC update. Yeah, mobility. This game makes me so excited for like, oh look, I can double jump. You know, that type of shit. I think this is a dead end. No, it's not. The Lake of Un. Now he's dead. Now he's alive again. Oh, hello there. Seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite. I saw a strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. I'd planned to offer greetings, though figured I'd first tend to my nail on chance our meeting goes poorly. Your nail looks like a fine instrument, but it's showing signs of wear. I'd wager up there it would take you far. Down here, however, I suspect you'll soon meet dangers the surface world can't match. Hallownest is perfect for vigilant explorers like us. So tense and thrilling. In this place, you're either alert or you're dead. Where is my upgrade guy? I thought he was over here. There's something on the other side of this, but it's not the upgrade guy. I think down there is where I want to be, but I'm not sure. Sure. My coworker points out that I say that word weird. I think about it constantly. I was kind of hoping I would make it to the nail upgrade guy before I left stream today. Or at the very least find... Oh, I can go to the thing now. So if I go back where I beat the first boss, there was an area that had like a ledge that was too far up, but I can dash forward now and make it. I think that's where I need to go. I think I can make it up here too, right? Look at me, so mobile all of a sudden. I'm dashing around like a madman. Haha. Ho ho. Shit. A treasure chest. Oh my god. Oh, damn it! Oh god. Damn it. Sorry. Should have stopped at the bench. There's not even anything over there. It was just a treasure chest. Oh my god, Persona 5 Strikers comes out tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'm gonna call out of work. I'm not gonna call out of work. But I am seriously thinking about it. It's such a cool mechanic that I wish more games would adopt. Your soul pickup kills you, or tries to kill you. Ah, damn it! I almost made it. Close. Again, I should have stopped at that other resting spot. Oh well. look at that, I made it without looking at the map. I'm learning. I love that music too, the little music box. Is there anything else I can hit to try to get that meter up? Fuck! Never mind. Oh, it stays dead. I lost all that money though. Baller shell. Protect its bearer with a hard shell while focusing soul. Oh, ooh. The shell is not indestructible and will shatter if it absorbs too much damage. Okay. Retribution. I mean, just one time game. Let me have one win. I'm allowed once to win. Anyway, we continue to head towards, I gotta go all the way. Oh, I could take the stag, actually. Simplify things. Great. Oops. Can I dash through enemies? I cannot. Good to know. Good to know. Fuck! One day I'll learn. I understand why they don't just let you build your map as you go, because that's what Cornifer's job is supposed to be. But it would be great if you could just build your map kind of like the same way that he does, if you happen to wander in an area like that. But it is neat playing it, like, going inside of a room, and then suddenly, like, it looks exactly like the room you were just in, but then suddenly it says, you don't have a map for this area. I'm like, oh. This place is new. Got it. Alright. Oh, by the way, you saw that map? This place is huge. This game is gigantic. It's too big. the way down and over. I wish Sony built better relationships with indie games like this. Like Nintendo and Microsoft going at it with like Hades and all that kind of makes me wish that Hades was on a Sony console as well. This controller just feels so much better than the Switch controller. Ooh, you surprised me. Hello, hello. Come in, sweetling. Come in and make yourself at home. I'm Salubra, and this is my cozy little charm store. Did the townfolk out there tell you to come and visit me? Yes. This is a lovely little village, isn't it? Warm and intimate and full of life. What were we talking about? Oh, yes, charms. I can see you've started your own collection. Very nice. I'll show you some of my own if you can take one home with you if you like. Alright. The nail you wield is adorable, but do you sometimes feel it could be a little longer? Definitely this one. I feel like I should definitely buy this one. I'm gonna have to buy all of these eventually. Oh yes. Alright. Now I have no money. Great. Now it's not like a nightmare. If I should so choose to not follow the path. All right. It's a little bit longer, I guess. I still want to find out where the other place is, though. I think there's one more area that I can go to that I couldn't go to before, but I could be wrong. I think I already went there. Wow. Anyway, I think I will call it here. I'll play this again maybe on Thursday, maybe next week. Because on Tuesday/Wednesday we're gonna be playing Persona 5 Strikers. I don't know for how long. I'm not streaming that entire game. I want to take a look at it just because It's Persona, and it's a game. It's a Persona game that I don't think I will get arrested for if I play it on stream. So that's that's a huge plus, not getting arrested. For whatever reason, they're a lot more lenient on streaming the sequel game as opposed to the base game, which is like 4 years old at this point, maybe 5. I think Persona 5 came out in like 2016, actually. Yeah. They were like very strict about the guidelines to that, but maybe because it's by Tecmo Koei this time, and Tecmo Koei is like, just don't do the ending, please. Or if you are, just tell them that you're gonna be doing the ending, because we don't want anyone to spoil the game. I'm like, that's not gonna be a problem. But it looks like a fun game. My friend, because she bought the digital version. I hate this, by the way. I hate the like the digital version gets to come out like 4 days early. That means the game came out 4 days ago, and you're delaying the physical release. You're not selling the digital version earlier. You've sold the physical version as a delay. Like, it's a very slight mindset to have, but it's very distinct. It's very distinct that the game came out 4 days ago, and I think it's silly to think otherwise. Anyway, I would have gotten the digital version if not for the fact that they announced the physical version for the PS4 gets a steelbook, and I'm a sucker for that shit. Like, I don't care about whatever physical version collector's edition statue, whatever the fuck, has, as long as I can get a steelbook for it, because steelbook does not take up a lot of space, and it's pretty. So I think I'm gonna call it quits here. I think I'm gonna go eat. This place, we are near the surface, I believe. There's a town here. You should take the opportunity to rest. He just sounds more constipated and more tired as it goes. This place was once full of travelers coming and going. It seems much quieter now. I love you, Stag Grandpa. Stagpa? Grandpa Stag. What a squalid little hamlet this is. The air's foul and the townsfolk have beady eyes. I'll be heading back down below as soon as possible. So I'm Zote the Strong. Notice he looks exactly like you two. They did that on purpose. For story reasons. Which will be a secret for now. Hey. Oh, hello. I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. I have several items that may improve your chances of survival. Oh, yes. Oh, here it is. I found this under the counter. Some creature must have laid it here while I was stuck down in the ruins. I suppose you could buy it. I won't miss its sour odor. I like that he won't just give it to me. It's like, buy it. Alright, let's buy it. I wonder what it does. It's not a charm. It's an inventory item. Fatty, rancid egg of an unknown creature. Emits a powerful stench of decay. Generally not considered edible. There's a 1 on it, which means I can gather multiple. Anyhow. Oh, what a turn. Our shopkeep's come home. Just wandered back in. I'd hoped for grand tales of his time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. If you're interested in his wares, watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. No competition, that's the problem. It's bad for the market, not that he's complaining. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go get some food, tomorrow. or possibly want to stay, more likely want to stay, will be Persona 5 Strikers. Again, it's not gonna be a full stream. It's just I want to get a stream of it out there, just because it's Persona 5, and Persona 5 is one of my favorite games in the world. And the sequel game I've been playing that demo for like an entire year at this point, and I want to see more, and I want to hear it in English. That's it. I'm gonna go. Thank you all to everyone that showed up. If you want to see more of this game, let me know. I'll probably do it again next week if we like it. If not, then I will delete it from. If we don't like it, then I'll delete it from my system. I will delete the save file. Ooh, that's weird. It just boots up the trophy. It just boots up the trophy thing. Oh, because in the Switch version, it boots up a separate menu which shows like your achievements and shit like that. That's neat. But for here, it literally just boots up the trophy menu. Anyway, that's it. Hollow Knight. Oh, cool. I like the Void Heart. It says Void Heart Edition. I like this. I like this art better because it's actual art and not just a background. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more of it, let me know. Otherwise, that's it. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.